Well, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here, of course, with my buddy Cowboy Joe, as well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe B Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Let's get open for business and let's wake up those football gods. Good morning, guys. I hope everybody is having a great day. It is Hump Day, and I can't believe it. I could literally almost cry. If you look down there at the clock, let's kill the music. We are 1 day, 10 hours, 54 minutes, and 40 seconds away from the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All that work that has gone into ending a disappointing season in 2020, all of the planning, the hiring, the firing, the workouts, the tryouts, the voluntary workouts, the OTAs, the mini camps, the draft work, the practices. I'm sorry.
We sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice.
That's right. Practice. The preseason games, the classrooms, all that work starts tomorrow night for the Dallas Cowboys. And if you're not excited about this, I don't know what to tell you. The line is anywhere from 6 to 8 points as the Dallas Cowboys are the biggest underdog of the week. They literally say the Cowboys have no chance at all at this game. I'm already hearing people saying, I can't wait to hear the excuses you're going to have tomorrow. It's like, why would you need to make excuses if you were expected to lose? If you were overmatched, as they say, basically the excuse would be they're the Super Bowl champions, coming off the Super Bowl, playing in their own home against an inferior team. That would be the excuse. I can make excuses. The reality is, if you lose, you weren't good enough. Just weren't good enough that night. Now for the Cowboys, Jerry Jones was having a conversation about Zack Martin.
What are my chances?
Not good.
You mean not good like 1 out of 100?
I'd say more like 1 out of a million.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
There's still a chance for Zack Martin. Zack Martin might be able to play. I mean, here's the thing. He took the first COVID test yesterday after the 48-hour window went by. It's possible for him to still fail that test and then take another test today, 24 hours after that one. If he passes that one, then take one tomorrow, 24 hours later, and still be able to play. We don't have any word on what happened with the first test. We don't. We honestly don't. I wish we did. We're all waiting. If it was good news, we probably would have already heard that it's good news. I don't know. I do not know. I'm not going to speculate. But if it was good news, you would figure that would leak out. That would be like, hey, or then again, maybe it wouldn't. Then again, as somebody had said on Sunday, ESPN said this might be gamemanship, trying to think Tampa Bay could ease on down a little bit and relax and think that we just got it easier. And then, bam, just like that, here's Zack Martin. I don't know. I wish I did, but I just don't. So we'll have to wait, find out, maybe at game time. It's conceivable that 4 o'clock Thursday afternoon, tomorrow afternoon, He passes a test, gets flown to Tampa, suits up, and he's out on the field. We'll have to wait and see on that one. But if you were watching the Hard Knocks last night, and if you've been paying attention to the last couple of workouts of Dak Prescott throwing, that, everybody's saying it's been almost 11 months since he's played a competitive game. Well, true. If you were an edge rusher, or if you were an offensive lineman who has to have contact every single play, and you did not have any contact, if you hadn't played in 11 months, you had no preseason, I would be more concerned than if you were a quarterback. Let's be clear. Quarterback's job isn't per se getting those hits where you have to really worry about that first hit. I know I used to always have butterflies before a game. Literally feel like I was going to do a Donovan McNabb and throw up before that first hit. Get that first hit, then you forget about the rest of it. And I know there's going to be a lot of that with Dak Prescott. But as far as slinging the rock, as far as working out with the receivers, the Dallas Cowboys have a couple advantages that nobody's really talking about. One is the fact that the Dallas Cowboys, throughout this whole off-season process, even when the NFLPA said, we don't want in-person workouts, Cowboys are already having 26 guys there doing therapy, lifting weights, training. Most of the Dallas Cowboy players live in the Dallas area. They hang out together. They work out together. Their quarterback has a football field in his backyard. They hang out there, go to the pool, play PlayStation, throw the rock. I don't know that there's any quarterback and wide receiver combination that know each other better than Dak Prescott and his crew. Let's be clear. And the fact that Kellen Moore, who has actually reinvented Dak Prescott from being the dink and dunk, dinking and dunking, that's Dak Prescott, he's just a dinking and dunker, to have changed that whole thing from Scott Linehan's offense that was, 3 yards in a cloud of dust, to Dak Prescott being one of the deepest passers with the best accuracy in the NFL, is a complete change. This crew knows how to play. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about the defense. Can that defense slow down Tom Brady and those wide receivers? Has that defense had enough time to work together, to be cohesive? Have they learned all of the assignments and understand exactly what Dan Quinn wants to do? That's the wild card. And I'm afraid that it's going to still take some time for that defense to gel. Think about last year's defense, opening day, where we had Tyrone Crawford, Dontari Poe, Jalen Smith, Awuzie. Hell, who was our starting safety? I can't even remember who it was, but he's gone. Oh, Antoine Woods. Excuse me, Xavier Woods. Antoine Woods is on somebody's practice squad now. Is it the Raiders or the Colts? Anyway, and then, Antoine Woods, or was it, no, Malik Collins. All these guys that were the pieces for the Dallas Cowboys defense are gone. Tyrone Crawford's been replaced by OC. I don't know that OC has all of the experience and the wiseness of Tyrone Crawford, but he's got some real tools that Tyrone Crawford didn't have anymore. He's got speed. He's got youth. He's got hands. That's an improvement. Carlos Watkins, you're going to say, compared to Dontari Poe. Poe, let's be clear, was in the twilight of his career getting that last paycheck. Terrible. Aldon Smith, although he had a great first game, kind of petered out. Gregory instead. Micah Parsons maybe for Jalen Smith. Keanu O'Neal maybe for Jalen Smith. This defense is nowhere near last year's defense. It's totally different. Totally different. But it still will take time for them to get together. And facing Tom Brady your first game, that's not going to be an easy task. But if they can get some pressure, if they can get a takeaway or two, that can be the difference between winning and losing. Losing and dying. That's it. Football's not complicated. Comes down to, can I beat the man in front of me? We're going to have a great time. We're going to be here, probably starting our live stream about 7 o'clock. We'll be outside in the Outdoor Man Cave. We will have, it'll be like a party here. In fact, I've got to hook up with David Wiley this morning so we can start getting the meats. So we'll be ready for tomorrow. Got a lot to do, but we are going to have a ball, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Do me a favor, hit the like button, and make sure you subscribe to the channel because it's going to be a fun season. We'll be doing live streams on Sunday, following everybody in the NFC East. Saturdays will be our fantasy football breakdowns, and you know how we roll.
Our coach here, as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe for the Sports Report.
You did one hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to say is, how about this, Cowboys? Yeah!